Hi, in this tutorial I try to explain you the how you can install the Jupyter for your Python's programs and how you can run your Python program inside the Jupyter's and in this particular tutorials I install the Jupyter in my Windows systems and then open the Jupyter Notebook and we will run some simple programs that is related to pandas libraries in the Jupyter. So let's stay with me. I explain the each and everything related to Jupyter's, and along with that we also cover the Google Colabs in this particular small tutorials. So let's start with that. So first thing is to install the Jupyter in your systems. You must have installed a Python's version into your systems, and the current version Python is 3.9, and you can install that particular version inside your system. That is and the system maybe it's depend on you, like you are using the Windows operating systems, Mac operating systems, on Linux or other operating systems. Okay, so after install if you have a Python 3 or higher version, you have a pip command to install the particular extensions, or we can say modules, or we can say libraries inside the Python. So we need to add the Jupyter libraries into our systems. To install the Jupyter library, we need to execute the pip command, that is a pip install and JupyterLab. So after executing this particular command, it's automatically download all the required libraries files from the Jupyter website and install in our systems. So this I execute this particular command in the global thing, means I will not create any net extra environment for this particular things. So it automatically install the JupyterLab in my entire system. So from anywhere I can use the JupyterLab. So you can check there is some collection files and some libraries and all those installed successfully in my the systems. And we can check that Jupyter Labs and Jupyter Lab servers both are installed successfully in my system. So the next thing is, once you install the Jupyter Lab, the next thing is you have to install the notebook as well. So to install the notebook, we can we use the same pip command to install that particular notebook. So let's enter the pip command, that is a pip space install space notebook, and then enter. So this will automatically fetch the notebooks related files from the web and install in your systems. And the last things that we need to run is the Jupyter Notebook. So we have to execute the Jupyter Notebook. This is the command from where you can execute the notebook every time. So means now you have a Jupyter installed in your system, so you have a notebook installed in your system. So when you want to open the notebook, Jupyter Notebook, you have to execute this particular command, and this command create one server interface and open the Jupyter Notebook in the browser. So I execute Jupyter space notebook command, and you can check the it's open the one particular port and it's try to execute by default 888 port, and if it is not available, then it's open in the another port. So you can check 8889 port is available, and the Jupyter notebooks run on this particular port number. Okay, so you can check this file is available inside my folder, that is a demo folder. So when I run this particular Jupyter, you can check I run this particular Jupyter command from my python slash program slash demo folder, that is this one. So I have this all file available over here, so you can check in the Jupyter notebook that this particular in the tree side I have all this file available here. Okay, so for our first program I open the new things. I open the new notebooks for that, and for that Jupyter asks you to which notebook means per notebook with which languages you want to create. That is for if you already have pythons, or if you have already installed some another things inside your system, then Jupyter suggests that things as well. So for our case, we select python's notebook. So Jupyter open in another tab one python notebook for you, and inside the python notebook you can run your python program. So we need to wait until the kernel gets started, and after the kernel is ready, yeah, now it's ready. So now we can run this particular any program inside this particular in tab. So this is the same like we are writing some notes in our notes book, right? So Jupyter provides the same interface, user interface to get more help for the to execute some sort of commands. Okay, so we have one small program that read the content from the CSV file and display its head and tail. So for this particular program we use the pandas library for that. Okay, so I have write this particular code, that is import pandas is one library. You also have to install this pandas library inside your system before run this particular program, and give one alias as a pd. And then now I have a one url that is that is from the github, and it's provide a fortune 500 company list in the form of the csv file. Then using the pandas library I read this particular csv, and I print the head of this particular csv. So let's run this particular program. You can check here the green line, and there is another line that is a blue line. Green line is when we are editing some things inside the in then it's a display as a green line, and when you are executing some command, right, means the program is not in the edit mode, then it's a display as a blue line. So let's run this particular program. Right, so we can check we have all the head list total 5 records available in the means total 5 record is display from the head section. So you can check the rank from 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is available for the head sections. So same like we can also print the tails from the csv as well. So for this particular I execute the df.tail. So you can check there is a last 5 records, that is 596 97 98 99 and 500 from the top fortune 500 companies. So it is a simple program that use the pandas library to read the csv files, and we can use the Jupyter to run this particular program. Apart from Jupyter we and inside the Jupyter we can check the we can use the save and checkpoint as well. For example, if you go to the files, you can check this particular command, save and checkpoint. That means you can save your particular programs and create one checkpoint over there, and in the future if you want to revert, then you can use this particular revert options, and that is available here. So uh, the checkpoint, what is the save and checkpoint? So we let's understand that as well. So every time we create a new notebooks, a checkpoint file is created along with the notebook files. It is located within the hidden subdirectories of your save locations called .ipynb underscore checkpoints, and it's also a .ipynb files. Okay, and by default Jupyter will auto save your notebook every 126 120 seconds to this particular checkpoint file into a file without alerting your primary notebook file. when you save and checkpoint, that is controlled as both the notebooks and checkpoints file are updated. Hence the checkpoint enable you to recover your unsaved work in a event of the unexpected issue. So you can always I prefer to always save this particular save and checkpoint, create the checkpoint for your work. Okay, and if you want to revert your work, then you can use this particular option, that is revert to checkpoint, and you can select that revert checkpoint over there. Okay, so this is a tutorial for the Jupyters. We install the Jupyters, we install the then notebook, and we open the notebook inside the Jupyter. Okay, so the next things I try to cover in this particular tutorial, that is a Google Colab. So let's open the Google Colab. You can see the Google Colab, that is a sort of the Google Collaborate. So this also allow to execute and write the Python program. Let's execute the Python program in a browser with zero configuration required, free access to GPUs, and easy sharing. So this is the same things like a Jupyter. You can execute your Python program inside the browser using the Colab. So let's start with that, and we for the link for this particular Colab is given in the description. You can check and go to there as well, or you can type in the browser, that is colab.research.google.com. Okay, so after this how we can write our program inside the Colab. There is a one code menus available, so you can simply click on that particular thing, and here we can add our code. So let's copy the same thing that we have in the Jupyter and paste it over here. So this is the same importing pandas library, read a CSV file, and then print head, and this is the play button, that is to run this particular program. For the first time it may take some time, but after that you can easily run your program, because Google internally install the pandas library first and then execute our code. So you can check the RAM use, the disk use over here. Okay, and apart from that we can display the output as well, right? So the Colab is the same, similar to the Jupyter. Even Colab provides some more functionality as well. So if you want to run your programs, Python program inside the browser, you can use the Colab as well. And thank you for watching this video. So hope Jupyter's and Colabs help you to create your next Python program.